We came to Amsterdam for 1 week. That is 7 days full of lots of different activities. I'm going to share with you everything we did, starting with our Airbnb that we stayed at. Hopefully, if you're going to Amsterdam in the future, this is helpful for you. Otherwise, hopefully it's entertaining. We made it to Amsterdam, and I want to show you around our Airbnb. When you walk in, there's this tiny little hallway going into this open area. On the table here, they have a sweet note for us, as well as a bottle of wine and a little bag of stroopwafels that Cory and I already snacked on a little bit. There's this staircase that goes to nowhere, and then a little closet here with dishes, tea, and stuff like that. The first bedroom over here is just a basic bedroom. There is a fridge with a little coffee maker and tea kettle and coffee for us. This is the other bedroom. This is where Cory is. The bathroom just has a shower, a bathtub, and a toilet, so pretty straightforward, but cute as heck. This is the outside around our Airbnb. We were lucky enough to be right on a canal. We ended up getting stroopwafels right away in the morning. We went to the store and didn't realize it was going to be so busy, but it was worth it. The stroopwafels here were super yummy. Once we waited in line, we were able to choose from these pre-made stroopwafels, or you could get ones that they were making warm at the time we were there. That's what we went with. Then we went to this shopping plaza. It looked super cool from the outside. We went inside, just kind of like bebopping around. The inside was pretty as well, just like a grand building that kind of takes your breath away, but a lot of the shops were actually like empty. There were just places that were open for rent by businesses. We went down into the basement to this clothing store and ended up finding a few things we liked, but we didn't stay too long because honestly there just weren't that many stores. Outside we were able to check out some of these old beautiful buildings, and those are the kind of things that really just are fun in Europe. I think this artist here, we popped into his store. He had some artwork, and a lot of it was printed onto t-shirts and sweatshirts and dresses and things, so we looked through the clothes downstairs, but this is his artwork upstairs. Outside, they were working on the street or on the cobblestone sidewalk, but inside, it was just a little oasis of art that we really enjoyed. The guy was super nice, so I'd recommend going here. After that, we got our French fries. This was like a thing you were supposed to do in Amsterdam. We ended up getting peanut sauce on our fries and loved it. For some reason, I imagined that the tulip market would also have art outside on the market area or something, but it truly was just endless tulip areas with flowers, bulbs, tulip-related things, which was also nice. We didn't last long, though. Then we went to a new area and just kind of walked around, and there's this artist playing beautiful music in the square. He's going back there. He's going to the back. We are up early-ish in the morning here, and we are going to go to the Anne Frank house today. The only time we could get in to go to Anne Frank house was at like 9 a.m. right when they opened, because the tickets were booked weeks in advance before we even got here. We did book a while ago though, but that's where we're headed this morning. It's just so calm right now. There's a lot to do in Amsterdam, but probably my favorite thing here and in other places that we've visited is just to wander around and find the cute little food shops, boutiques, and back streets that are beautiful and quaint in their own way.
Grade oil.
Look how cute this bike is. We just rented bikes. We're gonna go to a ferry and then try to make it out of town on our bikes. Ready to take us to the ferry?
You're leading.
No, I'm not. Olivia's leading. Have you been on a ferry before?
Yes. No.
No, this is your first ferry? With a bike? With a bike? What are you doing?
Trying to cut my head off.
Thank you. When we rented the bikes, we told the lady we were getting them from that we wanted to bike straight north out of the city. She recommended the ferry and it was free, so we did that and just biked north. There are lots of biking paths, and honestly, this was my absolute favorite part of the entire trip. It was beautiful. Oh, it's really bumpy here. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely beautiful. We're finally outside of the city. Smells like farm, looks like farm. Definitely like wet and green and lush though. We have found ourselves in the most quaint little area, just outside of Amsterdam. And it's actually kind of nice out. We found a quaint little place to have coffee, and funny story, we were told when we rented the bikes that according to the laws here, you have to put your bike at like a bike rack only, never put it on a railing or anything like that. So we brought our bikes to that little bike rack over there, and somebody told us that we actually shouldn't do that, so we brought them over and put our bikes on the railing instead. I don't know what we were supposed to do.
Otherwise,
It's a pneumatic
we
song.
keep walking up and down.
That's awesome.
But
Yeah.
that's the
I didn't
reason
even
why
notice the circle.
No.
Are you gonna eat it?
The butterfly first.
Yeah.
Should I save the butterfly for last?
Is it chocolate?
It tastes like chocolate.
You should try it. Or do you want to save it? Oh, the whole thing all at once.
Yeah, which side?
That side.
You think so? If they don't make it there, I'm gonna. What do you think, Sean? This side?
Yes, put it in there. That's where it goes.
Oh, no, it was.
You think it was intended to be vertical like that? I think so. The Van Gogh Museum was something I was really looking forward to for this trip, and I was not disappointed. That's pretty. When I said we had a lot of churros on this trip, I was being honest. We ate churros pretty much every day we were in Amsterdam from this specific place because they were just so good, like that good. The Maritime Museum in Amsterdam is something that I probably wouldn't have decided to go to on my own, but Cory wanted to go, and I'm so thankful for that because I truly enjoyed this entire museum. Outside of the museum, they had a ship you could walk through. Inside of the museum, they had so many different areas. This is the navigation room. There was a room filled with treasures from around the world from back when ships were traveling around trading. We went inside of the ship, and this is a view from the distance of the museum and the ship. Afterwards, we went to this place to have Chinese food. They told us that the top floor was the fanciest and the bottom floor was the most like regular Chinese food, but we didn't get an option to sit on the top floor, and we enjoyed the food we had on the bottom floor. Look at these pigs. Cory and I also went on a boat tour during the day, and it was just quintessential, like must do for Amsterdam. We ended our trip and came home, and now we're so thankful for all the memories we've made. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching. We will be back in our off-grid cabin very soon. Love you all.